Chapman Trail. Just came up Ice House. It was about 3 mile marker, something like that. Yeah, 3 mile. Saddle's another 0.6. I'm gonna go down Chapman Trail, and camp at Cedar Glen, 2.5 miles. Probably my favorite trail here for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, there was a bunch of clouds and fog earlier, and it kind of cleared out. So yeah, I'll show you guys what Chapman Trail looks like if you haven't been on here. And I'll do a quick, when I get there, I'll do a quick little walk around of Cedar Glen and show you guys the campsite that I'm going to be staying at. It's all smoky down there. If you like a trail that's kind of secluded, some snow plant, some dying snow plant. If you like a trail that's kind of secluded, give this one a try. Hardly ever anybody hiking this. They always stick to Ice House Canyon down there. There's a lot of shade and water, and up here is not a lot of shade. And I don't know, people just don't come back here as much. That's why I like it. It's all right, a little baby rattlesnake back there. It's maybe like a foot, maybe a foot long. So they're all out now. All the snakes are out. Gotta be careful. I'm always wearing shorts. Open valley. There's like a flat green spot over there. That's where I'm going to be camping. With Cedar Glen. Yeah, there's like a flat area over there. Snake around, and then there's a camp spot out there. Yeah, there's never anybody back here. It's kind of crazy. I'm hoping when I get to the campsite there's nobody there. It's a Tuesday. I think it's like the 13th or 4th. What's the date? 13th? On a Tuesday. I know everybody's out of school and whatnot, but hopefully there's nobody over there. Because at the campsite there's a high camp and a low camp. The high camp gets the view of all of that. The low camp, you just kind of down away from the view. And there's some big pine trees where you could tie off a hammock or whatnot, but the high camp has a couple good hammock spots. And your tent is literally right next to that valley view right there. Nice and narrow. Nice and narrow. Oh. Some of these spots you can't even walk by somebody over. One person's going up, one's coming down. It's kind of weird. still some, I mean, you can't see it here, but there's a little bit of ice and snow at the top. I brought my spikes. I didn't think there was going to be any patches of ice, but I'd rather bring them than not bring them. Sometimes you get in the backside of these little shady areas, there might be like some patches, but I know it's been a while since it snowed, but yeah, I brought them anyways. I'd rather have them than not. It looks quite a bit different. Oh. So up here. Here. Over here. Keep getting caught on everything. Tear anything. Cucamonga Wilderness. Getting pretty close. It's like right over there somewhere. Or maybe over in here. Campsite. Yeah, that's where that area starts flattening out. Still nobody on the trail, hopefully. Hopefully there's no one camping over there. My luck, there'd be like 14 people camping. Yeah, almost there. Maybe a mile, something like that. My GoPro keeps like malfunctioning. I don't know what's going on with it. I haven't used it in like 9 months. I haven't been on a hike since like September. So I don't know if it's like dust in it or something, but it keeps not shutting off. And then it keeps saying like repairing or something. And then the footage prior to that icon popping up is not even there anymore. It's like lost. So I don't know. I gotta go home and clean it, or maybe there's an update or something. I don't know. It's not even that old. It's a couple years old. But maybe it's just overheating. I don't know. Last time I was here, there was a bear back in here, and these dudes were freaking out, dude. They're like, oh, there's a bear, there's a bear. Ah, freaking out, and they kept looking at me, and I told them, what the hell do you want me to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? I mean, you don't want to come across one, but you are in the mountains, so you know what you signed up for. Over fire pit, you're not supposed to, but so if you drop the tent here, nice spot there. There's a bunch of spots over here. I've camped. I think I've only camped up there. I don't think I've camped over here. Have I? No, I don't think I've camped over here. So that's the high camp. The low camp is here, all spread out. There's a bunch of spots back there, but yeah, you could do hammocks. Put a hammock there before up here. This is the high camp. Hopefully there's nobody up here. I didn't see anybody. The high camp gets the views. Yep, I'm good. So there's a cool spot there, and there's another spot over here. So I've camped there. Over here, there's a spot over here that you camp at. If you want, like right next to the views, then you could drop it right there. Or there. But I don't know yet. I might just drop it over here. So yeah, it's Cedar Glen. I'm gonna take a break, set up camp, and then make some food. Alrighty, all settled in. I'm gonna heat up some soup right now. It shows that spot over that instead of that spot over there is the high camp. I'll show you the view. If you camp up here, you get this view. If you camp down there, you don't have a view. But, yep, it's kind of, I don't know if it does it any justice, but pretty nice view. Usually when the sun sets, it's really nice. But yeah, nobody up here. A couple kids came up and stayed for maybe half an hour, but yep, here's the high camp. I'm gonna go down there and cook some soup. I'm gonna try to do it away from my campsite so I don't have to deal with bears, but we'll do what we can. I'm gonna hang my food down that way, away from me. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then change my clothes. Morning, all packed up. I'm gonna show you guys the final stretch of the hike out of Cedar Glen to Ice House. So I got maybe 2.5 miles to the car, another maybe mile and a half on Chapman Trail. So I'm just gonna show you the hike out. All downhill, pretty easy. That's new. What that is. I could hear water down here, so I want to see how much water is flowing down here. It's funny, I stayed up, couldn't sleep all night, and then I finally fell asleep 30 minutes before I had to leave. But yeah, I got another 2.5 miles of the car. There's a lot of water down here. I'm just glad to get out of here, dude, to be honest with you. Damn bugs are out. Already back down. That was quick. But yeah, down here there's the sign that shows Chapman. Right down here. You could enter from this side or the other side where I started the video. This is at like, I think like the 1 mile marker from the parking lot. And the other side where I entered was like the 3-mile marker, right across from that little cabin right there. So but yep, there's the sign right there to enter. So there's Chapman Trail.